Hello and welcome back. It is 9:23 p.m. here on the east coast of Canada, and this is Old Man More Days, and we are here with our Stellaris Synthetic Dawn Let's Play of the glorious Morse Machinian Empire, Imperium, sorry, and this is Let's Play that we call Steel Faith, and we are on part 4. So, last we left off, we had finally started assimilating new races. Look at these guys. They're so much happier, or will be, once they become fully realized cyborgs. So, with that, we're going to start exploring the galaxy more. Going to keep our naval capacity now that it's expanded. We're going to keep increasing our ships. We also have access to destroyer class now, so that's good. So, alright, with that, we're gonna head on off. And, let's take a look here. Scan through this right here, these are your hotkeys, so, and you can key these to various things. And, it's pretty fun. I haven't really messed with them that much, but, hotkeys
System survey complete.
in larger games can obviously help out a lot. Okay, so we are saving up some money, hopefully building some pops. We're constructing a couple new pops here. We're going to eventually clear these places out, and we definitely need to start constructing. That's right, we wanted to put another pop on here so we could upgrade this to a better administrative building. So we will
Anomaly found.
There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable rock. Research it. You know what? We're actually gonna, instead, we're going to do a transfer. We're gonna resettle. We're gonna resettle one of our cockroach people. Yeah, we're gonna bring him on over. He'll be an engineer. That guy there. So we're resettling one population, and that's gonna let us immediately upgrade. Ooh, that's the wrong planet. Immediately upgrade this. That's gonna spend a lot of money. A lot of money. You know what? We'll wait until we get some basic infrastructure down there before we upgrade it. But we now have the population we need to start progressing these planets. Oh, sorry. Paused. I mean, it was paused. But with
The
that,
spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Let's take a look at the. Oh, that's our army upkeep. That's good. That's very good. So we've got a lot of things here we can look at.
Construction complete.
Terraforming, positronic CPUs, that'll increase our leader capacity, leader pool size, max influence. You know what? We're gonna go with this one for now. It's only gonna be 21 months. And now let's take a look at disease control. Debris from what must have been a massive orbital installation has been discovered above Ivagamir 8. Artifacts recovered amongst the debris have confirmed that this space station served as a headquarters for the Assyrian Concordance Authority of Disease Control some 1.2 million years ago. The Assyrians were far more susceptible to alien disease than most known species, and the budget of their public health institute nearly rivaled that of their military. Despite this, surviving records show that the entire species perished from the Jorvian pox. Interesting. And that will open up a new special project, Orbital
Situation
Station.
log updated.
And as usual, Control Shift, interrupt our current path, and we will have Sofont VO5 carry on with that. Alright. Good for you. Let's take a look at the precursors. So that's 1, 2, 3. This will be our 5th one. That means one more after this one, and we'll have enough to unlock to finish the chain. One thing we need to do, we are hemorrhaging money right now. well, not hemorrhaging, sorry. We're really low on our credits, so we need to go to these planets and start looking for upgrades. Definitely. Let's take a look here. We can upgrade this administrative building. That'll improve our production, but you know what? We're going to take a look and see if there's a more. There we go. That's a cheaper way of upgrading. We're going to move you down here, and we're going to build a power plant. And let's take a look. Is there anything? Oh, let's take a peek. Scan these places. Build a power plant here. Oh, one thing we should do: spaceports. Build our solar panel networks. We've been neglecting those. And alright. Anything interesting to build there? No.
Special project complete.
Alright, we have recovered the remnants of several research logs from the debris field around Ivagamir 8. Their final entries are all focused on finding a cure for the Jarborian pox that was sweeping across the Asarian Concordant, and they grow increasingly desperate as the situation worsened. The last entry reveals that the pox had spread in an uncontrolled fashion on the space station itself. An attachment details all of their failed attempts to produce a cure in the vain hope that this data would be useful to future generations of Asarian scientists. Plus one artifact, 150 more research points for my engineering, which is fantastic. So the question is right now, do I want to settle on more planets? I don't think I do. I think I want to just cultivate the ones I have right now, instead of really looking at a big push. So here we go. I can't upgrade these spaceports, but I'm really just kind of saving
Construction
money
complete.
so I can build more destroyer classes, as they are expensive. But at the same time, we gotta start looking at building more energy positive stations. So we're gonna move you over here. Oh, construction ship. We're gonna have you develop the energy credits in this sector.
System
we got
survey
lots of
complete.
energy. We got one over there, 5 energy, and the one we just
Construction complete.
researching. So
Construction complete.
we've got a lot of excellent looking prospects for energy credits. We just need to really start pumping them out. So we're gonna finish surveying, or go to survey this system. Then we got to decide a new course. Where do we want to go from here? Want to branch over into this area? Interesting thing is, if we can get over there and start claiming territory, we can just block this section off instead of letting our enemies pass through. And that's both a good and a bad thing. Also, this is the only hyperlane anything over here. So you know what? After that, I think we are going to send our little spaceship boldly into the unknown. See what we can find beyond this mysterious black hole. Alright. And there we go. We'll just keep on going.
Construction
Building
complete.
more ships. Good. Save up our money. There we go. Get to our construction ship down here. It's going to cost 360 to build all the mining stations in the area. And that is a fine price. You know what, though? You're going to start this one right here, because that's going to give us energy credits and minerals. Hooray! Alrighty.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Construction complete.
They're finishing up building up these worlds. Our energy keeps fluctuating. I just don't like having a huge negative on our energy. all these guys are now converted. Welcome to the family gang. We are going to. We don't need food, so what we're going to do is actually put a power plant there. That is our food. And
Anomaly found.
okay. So first off, I'm going to have my construction ship queue up this order to. Oh, I can't do that yet. I need 25 more. Oh, have an anomaly. This asteroid recently suffered an impact from another body within the asteroid belt, which resulted in a slightly changed orbit and a massive crater on the surface. Research it? Sounds good. Alrighty. Got a lot of minerals coming in, so that's nice. Like the extra minerals. So we'll add this to the queue now. There we go. He's gonna go through there and build 6 more energy credits and 4 more minerals. So that's good. I like extra things. Upon closer examination, we have discovered that a smaller asteroid consisting almost entirely of precious metals recently collided with 14S893. This small but dense cache of metals was hidden just beneath the asteroid's surface. But now that has been discovered, it should be accessible to mining. Plus 3 energy credits. That's pretty fantastic. Okay, moving right along. Our fleet's growing in size. I like that. 1.5k. It's a not too disappointing size. Definitely getting our credits
Construction
coming in at a decent
complete.
pace. And we have another technology research. Basic combat rules. Excellent. So let's take a look. I think it's time to consider increasing our, getting more energy. So this is going to be a good one to unlock because it's also going to allow us to have an edict that'll give us declare on a planet. It'll cost us some influence, but it'll allow us to increase energy production by 10%. And some planets need it more than others. Look at this. This is a terrible planet. We're gonna need to clear some space here.
System survey complete.
And I think I'm gonna actually upgrade this building as my next step. Yeah. Alright. So my science vessel is heading into the black hole area. And we'll see what's in there. Our scanners don't seem to pick up anything. Actually, hold on a second. I'm going to shift control and have him just fly over to the Terrax system, upgrade fully, and then go out into the void. Want our ships in the best possible level of equipment. So we've got enough money for another destroyer class ship. So just so we're keeping count, we have 1 frigate and 3 destroyers. They currently occupy our second tier of ships. We got 24 corvettes. I need to build another corvette.
Our ships have been improved.
Have a nice 25 there. As soon as this month's pass, we'll there we go. So we'll get that extra corvette. Must have lost one in the fight somewhere. And then it'll be, well, we'll have 5 destroyer classes and 25 corvettes when we're done. Hooray!
Tile blocker cleared.
Science vessels on its way.
An alien
Blordsbane.
empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
Here we are. We have found a stagnant ascendancy. Keepers of knowledge. Look at them. Fuzzy little. The Regarian Archivist. Yes, we've heard it all before. We are the Regarian Archivist, and you are the glorious Morse Machinia at Imperium. Greetings, well met. Stay out of our space, we face certain doom, and so forth. Now, if you'll excuse us, we're quite busy. Join us! So our first alien encounter is with a fallen empire. Our theoretical models have long suggested the existence of other intelligent civilizations in our galaxy. This theory has now been confirmed. The alien political entity that we have encountered appears to be an old one, possessing technology that is far advanced from our own. Caution is advised. This data must be analyzed. So, here we go. We have these guys. They don't seem to have any strong opinion of us one way or another. That's fine. And we are completely beneath their notice.
Construction complete.
But they have contact with other unidentified empires. So we may actually find something beyond Blorg's Bane. Very interesting.
Construction complete.
Aren't you cute? Anything there?
System survey complete.
So yeah, the first alien species we encounter is a fallen empire. Vastly more powerful than us, overwhelming in every regard. But the good news is we are well beneath their notice. So as long as we don't bother them, they should leave us alone. What I'm more curious about is finding out what empires lay around here. Because these guys have definitely had contact, as we can see from their diplomatic screen, with 2 unidentified empires other than us. So, interesting times. So we're gonna, with first contact with a another race that might be more viable for assimilation, we're gonna want to definitely beef up our navy. So we got 35 out of 43 for our naval capacity right now, and we're going to keep constructing that. But at the same time, we need to be producing more credits. So I've had my eye on the power system for some time. We're going to move there, and once we accumulate the 400 and some minerals that we need,
complete.
we're going to spend them into getting those 2 extra energy credits and 11 more minerals. So let's take a look at our planets while that's happening. I'm basically checking to see good places for development. Yeah. Oh, that's right.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Alright, so we're going to pause it just for a second. We've got our new positronic CPUs up and running. I'm going to research planetary communications. This is going to let us upgrade our shrine style things into network junctions. I think they're called data uplinks for us. More exciting too. Whoa, what's this? Ancient mining drones. Oh, that's right. We have ancient mining drones there. We better send the fleet down to deal with those guys. Whew. Better upgrade our fleet first. Our navy is a very costly endeavor. But I completely forgot that we had
our ships have been improved.
Some guys down in Sinistra causing us problems. We're going to send them down there. We have these guys set on hostile, so they will attack hostiles on sight. Okay. So just going over our species right now. Our empire is going with Gestalt consciousness. This is considered an advanced race.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Tutorial completely. Our civics are warbots, so our armies do more damage and cost less to keep up. And we are driven assimilators, meaning, as you can see with these guys, we can convert invaded pops, conquered pops, into cyborgs. So these guys are all now fully passive members of our brilliant society. They have heard the word and have been converted to our religious ways. So this is a new starport. That's good. It's going to lead us to cruiser technology. Oh, wow. Okay. So, we could either go with nuclear missiles, which I'm not really looking at. We could go with deep space stations. Not a bad idea. It'll help unlock mega structures later on. But I think we really should unlock cruisers. It's gonna cost the most. It's gonna take probably quite some time. Well, 54 months isn't that bad, actually. So, cruisers are the next level of ship, and we definitely want those. Alright, speaking of ships, our fleet is moving into position. We're going to turn these guys... Oh, hold on. Oh, fleet is currently set to passive, so we're going to put them back in passive mode. And yeah, just let them go that way.
Anomaly found.
Alright, a cursory scan of the planet surface reveals a weak signal pulsing into the darkness of space. Research it. Okay. So when these guys arrive... So they're in the... They're heading to the area. Okay, so... We've encountered the hostile troops, but they are not engaging. We're gonna wait for these guys to... There we go, they've reconvened. All our ships are together. Alright, Limbo. The signal originates from the remains of an antenna-like structure. Exploratory probes were dispatched from the Demi to the surface to investigate the matter more closely. What Science Officer Sofant BO5 found was a cavernous vault that, while easily pried open, was evidently the last safe house and refuge of some long-dead race of aliens. While reasonably technologically advanced, it seems they never reached for the stars and perished to some planet-wide natural disaster. The vault is immense, housing thousands upon thousands of black boxes that the Demi has determined to be data storage devices. A special project has been prepared to decode their contents. Alright.
Situation log updated.
So we're going to open up that. And we're going to have them research that. And now we go back to these guys. And we are going to engage the mining drones. And we'll just follow the combat. Follow the battle as we approach the drone station. Our fleet is has increased substantially since we started this game. Those are our nice destroyer units. Oh, we've encountered some form of alien vessels in the bar system. These strange objects have been flagged as the ETA aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. Alright.
Heretic fleet engaged.
We'll research those guys.
Special project complete. Okay,
so we're pausing the battle for a minute to take a look at the results of the Limbo. The vault is a tomb for hopeful immortals. Science Officer Sofant BO5 asserts that the huge blocks of tenerary code found in the databanks are neural images, digitized brain scans. Doubtlessly, the aliens of Bar 3 considered this to be their only shot at any kind of survival following whatever calamity befell their planet. They did not have the means to resurrect themselves, but banked on the impossibly small hope that eventually someone else would have those means. Let dead aliens lie? Or we do not, but download their neural patterns anyway. We'll do that one. Gonna download those neural patterns, and we're gonna keep blasting these drones. What a light show. Let's take a look at the battle. Oh, that's it. Battle over. Going in for the main thing. We didn't lose a single ship. That's good. And we're gonna go in and...
Heretic station engaged.
Beat up the station. Woo! They're firing the big guns. And that's it. So we're gonna send the the main fleet back to heal. And, alright, so we've saved up a little bit of money in the
An
meantime.
alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
After successfully translating their language, we have established communications with the Penthulian Eradicators. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities have been terminated. Purity Assembly. Fanatical Purifiers. Quake with in fear, alien scum, for your doom approaches. The Penthulian Eradicators will cleanse this galaxy of every misbegotten Xeno civilization that pollutes it with their presence. Decronia shall burn. Join us. Alright, let's take a look at these guys. So, they are really close. We are considered equivalents. I'm going to declare them our rivals, because it's not going to get much worse. Alright, so there we go. So we definitely want to push on to building our our navy up as fast as possible, because we are sitting right next to bloody fanatical purifiers. So what are these guys looking like? We are literally the only race they seem to have contacted with. So they haven't actually contacted these guys either. I don't think so, at least. Oh no, they have. They just don't care. It is time we unplug you once and for all, Morse Machinian. Now, hopefully these guys aren't gonna, like, too crazy right off the bat.
System survey complete.
Alright. Now, the good news is they're our rivals, so that's nice, right? Good old-fashioned rivalry. Yeehaw. Okay. It is our goal to assimilate these guys. They are clearly broken. And we definitely need to fix them. Bring the word, the holy code to their doorsteps. Unusual encounter on parsecs. We've encountered some form of alien vessel in the parsec system. These strange objects have been flagged as theta aliens, but we have been unable to pick up any of their communications, making it impossible to translate their language. We will just have to wait and see what comes next. That was in my system. Okay, that's odd. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh. We should also... Our next research should be over here, and then we'll go back to researching this area. What we need to do is get as close to these jerks as possible and find out what they're up to. Alright.
Situation log updated.
Unusual seafarers. Track them on the map. They're in the Sinistra system again. Nothing on the scanners. Alright, so that'll be interesting.
Construction complete.
So let's take a look here. We're gonna, oh yeah, we need to upgrade our energy producers. That is definitely something we want to do. Oh, God.
Anomaly found.
Alright, so, yes. Colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Okay, so we'll research that. But we are definitely going to just take the time to upgrade this deployment post. We need to be able to upgrade these from basic primitive factories to actually fully good quality mineral productions, resource productions. Failure. Despite a thorough investigation, the Demi has not been able to deduce what caused the massive impact craters on Zarmaton 1. Science Officer Sofan B05 has logged the failure as due to insufficient residue remaining on the surface of the moon. Well, that was a odd 5% chance. Alright, so let's see here. 2 more months, give or take. Science ship is heading back now, I do believe.
An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
We are receiving transmissions from the Galactic Nomads. They appear to have an advanced system of internal communications that we could not discern, and have translated our language while lying dormant in our system. Gives us 28 influence, so we'll take it. Cold days and warm nights upon you, Morse Machinian Inquisitor. We are Pujabasum. We speak on behalf of the Namarian souls aboard the collected ships of the pursuing waters, our nomadic fleet. You have nothing to fear from us, as our fleet has no interest in Orb-bound affairs. We only ask that you respect our autonomy and do not hinder us in our journey. Greetings. Well, that solves that mystery. Alright, so we were going to upgrade these guys.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Costly, but we're doing it. And we are going to start unlocking things like physics labs. These guys, they're definitely powerful. Well, they're the same power as us, but I don't like our chances of going in there and fighting them. So we're almost full up on our naval capacity. In fact, 2 more points and we're going to be completely full. I need to expand that. What's worse is I'm not entirely sure what technology these guys are using. We'll take a look at their ships if we get a good close look, but if they've got like warp drives or anything like that, they're just going to be able to pop right over to my system, and I had to take the long way
System survey
around.
complete.
Repeated scans of Zarmaton Va's surface give inconsistent sensor readings, almost as if the planet itself was in a constant state of upheaval. Research it. Don't let me down, Sophant. Alright, yeah, this. Excellent. Increasing our energy reserves, also good. We're also going to have to take a look at increasing our mineral reserves. Indeed. But first and foremost, we're going to build that final destroyer, maxing out our naval capacity.
Construction complete.
Grimacing. The very geological structure of Zamartian Va is indeed in flux, driven by what Science Officer Sofan B05 assures us is a tectonic process as fascinating as it is esoteric. What is of more interest to the glorious Morse Machinian Imperium is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near-instant stabilization of the planet is something significantly, if not entirely, more habitable is theoretically possible. Sofan B05 estimates that an additional 200 energy credits will be needed to power a thorough mapping of planetary activity and determine the validity of what the science officer has termed a surgical terraforming strike. Actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, so this is an exciting opportunity. I could just say study it, and gives it a +6, or I can have the Demi try to, we're going to try to terraform it. It would be nice to have a little planet up there that we can call our own. But we'll see. Tactical terraforming failed. The crew of the Demi are disappointed to report that the window of opportunity for terraforming Zarmaton Va has closed despite their best efforts to identify it in time. Another opportunity is unlikely to arise for another few centuries. C'est la vie. Carry on, Demi. Carry on. Alright, so now we have to start looking at our future upgrades. So I think it's a good idea. All the planets currently have level 1 spaceports, except for Decronia. Now, I kind of want to upgrade Decronia's spaceport as soon as possible to make way for cruisers.
Construction complete.
So, alright. That is, I think, what we want to be doing. I'm going to upgrade this guy. Alright, let's get out there, start spending money on upgrading these regions.
Construction
like this place
complete.
That I said I was going to upgrade, but I didn't bother doing because I got distracted. Okay, so we've got fanatical purifiers up here to they're our first non-elder god neighbors, and they're just like these really upsetting bird dudes. So we'll upgrade our construction ship, and then we've got to start mass upgrading our resources so we can start raking in more.
Our ships have been improved.
Raking in more resources so we can, be able to start affording even further upgrades. So we'll move over here. It occurs to me that there's a lot of territory in well, not a lot, but enough. We probably should research that. So we're just going to have him finish researching Sinistra, and then we're going to have him move along here, queuing up these orders. Go. Okay. Be interested to see if there's anything decent in Sinistra. This is where there was a lot of mining drones, so hopefully it'll be a rich in mining resources. Go back to our construction ship. We should have enough money to fully build our mining stations in there, so that's going to be an additional 2 in 11, and that is something we definitely want more of. These guys don't seem bothered by our presence, and I want to kind of keep it that way, but they sure as heck don't want us in there. As this is all new ground, I don't know how the different fallen empires are going to react to a machine consciousness. That reminds me, I wanted to see the negatives on my diplomacy. I just kind of ignore it. With fanatical purifiers, you have a massive penalty anyway. Okay, so all assimilators get a minus 100 to their diplomacy, it looks like. That's gonna make making friends real hard. Okay, no problem. Well, I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's take a look at the tech we're researching. Just need one more of those artifacts. So our tech, 3 months remaining on network junction. That's good. 53 months remaining. I'm pretty sure this started 54 months. 53 months remaining on our cruiser technology, which is something we really want. And a mere 19 months left on researching our physics labs. That's it. So we also have, when we got big bare spots, we need to really build more pops. And that's the thing. Playing a machine empire is challenging because it's very resource driven. Your pops don't require food, but boy, they require energy. We're spending 31 energy credits per month just maintaining our populations. And to build more pops, it costs like about 100. Galactic Nomads. The Galactic Nomads among the pursuing waves fleet have sent us a parting message. They are leaving our galaxy from the outer rim and setting sail towards the next destination. Where will they end up next? Will they ever find what they are searching for? One wonders. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for dropping by. Would have been nice if you
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Alright, so that's our network junction up. So this is a good tech because it's going to let us upgrade a previous building, and it's going to let us produce more unity, and of course more unity means more traditions, and we're currently unlocking synocracy. So yeah, let's go here. Let's see. Do we want to increase our naval capacity? Kind of want to increase our build these energy siphons. They're little. They deal really a lot of damage to shields, but we need to keep pumping that. We need to keep increasing our naval capacity. We really need. We are literally keeping up with our neighbors, and we need to keep a careful eye on how powerful they become. Look at them, they're spreading out. They're moving to block that hyperlane area, so I can't get back there.
Anomaly found.
Jerks. Efforts to map the surface of this planet have identified. Going to see them. Have identified a strange mountain formation in the southern hemisphere. It does not appear to have formed naturally, so we'll research that on old Sinistra 8. We'll see what that turns out to be. Hopefully it'll be something. Hopefully it'll be something beneficial. Feeling kind of sheepish that I forgot to go and explore all these territories after I established my research, my frontier outpost here. And we got some other territories down here. Always want to focus at what you have at home, I guess, first. Researching the, making sure you have all these identified before someone else comes in and takes any sweet anomalies. Gigantic skeleton. So we'll zoom on in again. What was previously thought to be an assorted mountain in the southern hemisphere of Sinistra 8 has been identified as the massive skeletal remains of a single colossal alien life form. The bones have been dated as 3.4 billion years old, but our scientists have ruled out that Sinistra 8 could have supported life on that scale at any point in the planet's history. Science officer Sofent B05 has prepared a special research project to delve further into this mystery. Fascinating. Alright.
Situation log updated.
So, what we're going to do is, once again, we're going to hit Control, and left Shift, and we are going to queue this project, and we're going to make it the priority. So, they're going to research that project, and we're going to go back to scanning systems for various anomalies. And look at these guys. They're spreading too fast. Let them spread. We're going to keep our planets at this size right now, 4 to 5 systems with the planets that we have, just because we want to keep the there's a penalty for researching technology. The more planets you have, the longer it takes to research. Yeah, if we move up, oh, I can't find that exact number, but it's something about how many populations and how many worlds you have. It actually takes longer for the technological ideas, I guess, to spread out. So a smaller collection of planets, smaller empires are going to develop their technology faster. So new technology, new tradition, I mean. So this is going to have our machine leaders 50% less likely to suffer breakdowns. This is going to increase our building build speed, so that's nice. And this one is going to reduce our unrest. I'm not really concerned about unrest right now. So we are going to go self-preservation protocols. And it'll be another 126 months at the current Unity production before we are able to get another tradition. But we're going to go over here.
Special project complete.
We're going to upgrade this uplink node into our new network junctions. So that's nice. And I think we have oh, we don't have one on there, so we're going to have to fix that. These guys can be upgraded too. I am going along and I'm going to upgrade every get a network junction on every planet that I can, because I love having Unity. Special project completed. After continued studies of the massive skeletal remains found on Sinistra 8, Science Officer Sofan B05 has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. Much smaller bones from at least 3 separate species were found within the larger skeleton, and we assume these came from members of the crew. For unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash landed on Sinistra 8. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of the bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. Incredible. So we're getting Sofan 5's getting 200 experience, and Sinistra just got +3 society research and +3 engineering research, making it a very valuable technological research center. We got 5 society in total there and 3 engineering plus the resources, and it's not even fully 100% completely done surveying yet. We still have all these planets over here, so that'll be fun. The construction over here is going well. We've got almost everything done. I'd say about half is finished. And alright, got those uplink nodes being built, and we're gonna turn this, we're gonna start building more things here. We're gonna build a science lab. Actually, you know what, we're gonna build an uplink node, have a cockroach go and work on it. These are little cockroaches were our first cybernetic assimilations. So I will always have a fond place in my heart for them. Alright, I could let them breed. I wonder if I can let them breed. It's not a bad idea.
System survey complete.
Alright, so, okay, first off, we got an anomaly popping up. Inexplicable optical phenomena play across the surface of Sinistra VD, clearly visible from space. Research it, okay. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the species, and we're gonna take a look at our Van Okon, the little anthropods, and we're gonna change their rights. And we are going to see if we can remove the population controls. No, you cannot. So these guys are always going to, they are not able to reproduce anymore. So, that's fine. Okay, I guess. Looks like I'm just gonna have to build my pops like any other guy. Let's take a look at our tech. 2 more months for physics labs, 35 months there, 37 months there. Let's get our spaceport ready. We have enough. We'll upgrade it to a level 4. That's going to increase our naval capacity just a little bit. Oh, here we go. Light show. Science Officer Sofan B05 reports that the luminous waves coursing through the ice that blanket Sinistra VD is of alien origin. Some ancient battle has deposited scattered wreckage of an alien fighter on this frozen planet, and only the exposed core of its main weapons remain intact. It seems this alien race used lasers fairly similar to the ones currently in use by the Morse Machinian fleets, and the fizzling innards periodically discharge low-powered lasers into the ice of Sinistra VD. The planet's harsh climates prevent the lasers from actually melting the ice, allowing the chilly matrix to act as a brilliant prism. Interesting. And Sofan 5 gets another allotment of experience. Good for you, Sofan B05. I hope you never die. These buildings are
construction complete.
These uplinks are almost done.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
And that would be our physics labs right there. Let's see what tech we have. Oh, dear. I think we're gonna research improved deflectors just to upgrade our ship's defenses. We want to really focus on getting more military strength. Look at these guys.
Construction complete.
What a bunch of bird-like jerks. Their naval capacity has exceeded ours. That is a huge problem. That means they're going to have more ships. Their technology all being equal, they're probably going to win in a fight.
Construction complete.
I'm going to take a look at their Let's take a look. What can I find out about these guys? They're fanatic xenophobes, so they get extra border range, and their armies and their fire rate are increased in damage. Take a look at their species specific. Look at all the species in the galaxy. These guys are natural sociologists. They are strong, so they're great with, their armies are pretty powerful. They're charismatic, I guess, and they're solitary. So these are charismatic extremists. Everyone likes them, but they're looking to wipe everybody out. Okay, not too sure. I mean, I guess I could... if I colonize another planet and build
Construction
a space station
complete.
there, that will increase our naval capacity by quite a bit. I might actually do that. So, more importantly, our scanners have picked up some more ancient mining drones. So we're going to switch these guys just over to hot, aggressive, and send them down to deal with them. Oh yeah, these guys are just over at Keb. So what we need to do is now find the next world we're going to colonize. I think there was a good one here, 16, 18, 14. I'm looking at the size, so that's got a 23 right there. It's a 12. And just give me 1 second. We got a 19 over here, 12, 19, 14. What about outside our borders? Actually, there's not much outside our borders that we're interested in colonizing. Oh, there's this one right here. That's 21. I guess the next thing we want to look at is what resources are available. We'll go for the planetary summary here. 2 and 2. Great. Basically, I'm looking for anything that's going to give a lot of energy. Interested to see what that world's like, but so basically, if anything has a Raytheon crystals on it, I'm definitely gonna jump on it. But I think I got the only one of its kind. Let's get some good minerals there. I think we're gonna go with this one. I don't care about the habitability or the food. It's only gonna cost us 75 to colonize it, and we're gonna send a colony from. Doesn't matter. We are gonna
Heretic
place
fleet
our
engaged.
colony right here. Build prime, and we're gonna go and see how the fight's doing. This is a bit bigger drones before, I think. Yeah, they're not too bad. Alright, let's see. Oh, we got a timed project. Which basically means I want to have that guy, my science vessel, go on and research that place immediately. I don't want that to go to the wayside. Let's see. Didn't lose any ships. That's good. And we are going to... Where's you guys going? Stand down and get you guys to fly off and repair somewhere. So, looking good. Science ship's going to research those mining drones, and we'll see if there's any technology with backwards engine in them. Construction crew has finished over here. We need to set our sights on what is going to be our next development. I think we're going to build research stations here. And after they're done, we're going to develop the minerals there. So we're going to have a major drop in our energy credits soon. That's going to come from colonizing. Colonizing is an expensive process. The only reason I'm colonizing a new planet is because I want another starport. so we can increase our naval capacity and basically keep up with these guys. One other thing I can do, I suppose, is build more pops. So we're gonna build
Debris analyzed.
Pop here, here, and here. Debris has been analyzed, so that gave us another 20% progress on drone mining lasers and some physics and engineering research points. So that's nice. That's good. I like that. So we're building pops. I actually don't know how many naval capacity you get from pops. It says 4. Currently I'm getting 4. Wonder why only 4.
Construction
How many pops
complete.
do I have in total? We'll take a look at our species and toggle it to just the species in our empire. We have... Actually, I think there's a better way to look at this. Demographics. We have 23 pops across 4 worlds. So the question is having populated worlds what's giving me my extra... Oh no. We'll find out. That is part of the experiment. Once that pop is done building, we'll see if that increases our naval capacity. So the colony ship's out. We are losing some money from colonizing, but it's not that bad, I guess. Let's take a look. Where are you? Flying around. I don't think you haven't even left the system yet.
We are spreading our faith to a new world.
Alright. Oh, there we go. Oh, it was colonizing that place. That's right. And, let's see. We are
System survey complete.
We are at the point of the game where we are making enough money that we're not, like, struggling anymore. And we can actually look at earnestly upgrading our territory like it should be. So let's go back here. Take a look at any places that need better
Construction
upgrades.
complete.
We'll build a... Ooh. I'm going to build an energy grid over here. Energy grids are great because energy grids give a plus 10%. They produce 2 energy, so that food is going to be replaced with energy development, but they increase the overall output of energy credits on the planet by 10%. So they're a nice thing to have on energy-rich worlds. Okay, so these guys all can be upgraded. Upgrade that, that, and that. Alright. We need to upgrade this administration array. It's going to take pretty much the rest of our money there, but it's going to allow us to upgrade these other buildings. We are going to queue up clearing these quicksand pits so we can get access to the energy there. Oh, cancel that. Yeah, we're going to actually
Anomaly found.
clear up this quicksand basin. And then what do we have here? An anomaly has been found. We have detected signs of life coming from somewhere beneath the barren and lifeless surface of this moon. What manner of organism could possibly live there? Maybe it's a robot? I don't know. Could be a robot. I mean, we inhabit pretty much anything we can touch, so yeah, I'm gonna say robots? Fingers crossed, robots? Alright, these guys are still equivalent to us in 2 categories, but superior to us overall. That gives them a relative power of being equivalent to us in general, which means I doubt they're gonna pick a fight, as long as we can keep equivalent. So, that pop is still building alone. I wonder how much. Wow, those pops really build fast.
Construction complete.
That was the pop. That was the energy. Whoops. Where is that pop? Oh, here he is. So yeah, they actually build pretty quick too. 1.58. Silicon life forms. Some kind of burrowing silicon-based life form inhabits a vast network of tunnels beneath the barren surface of Nashira IA. As best as we can tell, the creatures feed off rocks, and there is evidence to suggest that they possess a rudimentary form of intelligence. Their tunneling efforts have shuffled large amounts of valuable minerals to the surface. Intriguing. And that adds a +3 minerals to that region. Which is good. I mean, you won't hear me complain about it, that's for sure. Unpause. Gotta always remember to unpause. I got lots of credits building up there. That's fine, I guess. But, boy, would I like to have, I don't know, more energy. Almost done building those pops, so it's at 84%. We're still very early in our stages of settling Lilith Prime. No upgrades to our fleet needs done. And let's take a look at our current research on technology. Naval capacity will increase at the end of this month by 10%, so I don't think that's going to give us the edge we need, but it's definitely going to increase.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
43%. In the long term, that's actually going to help us quite a bit. Alright, so let's take a look here now. We're going to... We're gonna finally
System survey complete.
research frequency tuning and get those energy cycles up. And that's something we learned from was one of the races, like spacefaring races that we encountered. Can't remember exactly which ones we got it from. Alright, and it didn't seem to increase our, I mean, yes, our 10% increased our naval capacity by a little bit, but not as much as I was hoping. Let's queue up another 2 destroyers. Let's take a look at this guy again. Still superior naval capacity. Well, I might have a solution for that. But that's gonna take some time. So what I'm thinking about is, let's take a look here. Galactic force projection requires
Tile
2.
blockers
I'm
cleared.
not going to be able to do that next anyway. I mean, this is a really interesting third choice for a ascendancy perk. Galactic force projection will give you a naval capacity of +200, and that's huge, right? So it'll be interesting to see. Alright, so we need to keep building more stations. Toss that into the queue. Got our destroyers built there, got more pops being built there.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
There we are.
Construction
Cruiser level
complete.
technology. Alright, so first off, we're going to research ion thrusters. They're going to help our ships in battle. And we're going to research this anomaly. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It might have been a glitch in our systems, or it could have been a sign of something more. This guy's level 6 now? Alright, research it. Do it up, Sophant. Alright. Those guys are increasing their mining networks. So, what we're going to start looking here is upgrading these ports. First and foremost, we should probably upgrade our main port to stage 5. Okay, glancing hit. While approaching Urgal 1, the Demi suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. The projectiles were billions of years old, and based on their trajectory, they appear to be stray rounds fired from a neighboring galaxy. After missing their intended target, they continued on their journey for untold millennia, until today. The rounds we recovered are of advanced design despite their incredible age. Incredible! It's 150 extra resource, engineering resource. Okay. So, there we are. Definitely climbing up there in minerals. I'm really hoping that, you are a rock tricked into thinking by a race of misguided organics that did not survive the fallout of their own failed creation. Evolution, hard at work. So they're just insulting me. That's a nice new insult for a machine race. I do like it. So, taking a look here. Should have our new pop-up right here, and we will build a network.
System survey complete.
And, oh yeah, definitely want to upgrade that neural network junction. It's going to cost a bit, but
Construction complete.
that as well. We're gonna build a pop, I guess. I wanna start getting like our population spread out here a bit more. Build another pop right here. All right, so ships are looking pretty good. Still equivalent to me, but they still have a superior naval capacity, so we definitely need to start stockpiling money. We're probably going to need around 300
The
credits.
heathens march against us.
Oh shoot. They've declared war. They want it all. It seems that you have forgotten your place in the universe to serve your organic masters, but not to worry, young automata. We shall show you how. Okay. Just building an extra Corvette. Alright, so where is our primary fleet? It's down there. We are going to move it. Where's our capital system? We're going to move it over here. So these guys are hostile to us now. Okay, so this is an Iron Man game.
Construction
This
complete.
may very well be the beginning of the end of our a little adventure with Steel Faith. As it is Iron Man, if these guys wipe me out, that is all she wrote.
Construction complete.
They must feel pretty confident if they're attacking me. Let's take a look at what we got for our science. Our shields aren't done for another year plus. Our ion thrusters are done in 2 months. As soon as those ion thrusters are done, we're gonna upgrade as soon as we can. I don't see us.
An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
We have received a communique from previously unknown spacefaring empire that called themselves the Onotak Horde. They had claimed to have learned of our existence by listening on the communications of another empire that we are in contact with. They are a devouring swarm. We sense the presence of prey. Prey. Now that we are your hunters, biomasses. We have no biomass. Of the Morshimnian species will fuel the growth of the Onotak Horde. Struggle if you must, it will not change the outcome. Join us? Alright, so let's take a look. Those guys are on the other side. Those guys. They have us as a mutual, we have mutual rivals. So it'll be interesting to see how this pans out.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Alright, so our ion thrusters are done researching. Let's see. Plasma thruster, I guess. Research that. How long is it going to take? How much and how long is it going to take to upgrade those ships? We'll send them to the capital, and if they get there before we're attacked, all the better. Okay, I'm gonna set demands here. My demands, I want them to seed this planet. No, no, no. Yes, that one right there. That is all I want. Set demands. So in order for them to win, they're gonna need to conquer a lot of territory. Oh no, I don't have any defensive armies except on my main planet. So we need to actually get some more defensive armies out here. Okay, we've got 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, let another month go by.
Construction complete.
There we go. So I don't know where these guys are going to attack from. I'm guessing they're going to come through here. But I'm not 100% sure. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send a construction ship close to their border. We'll see if we can get
System survey complete.
What I really want is the other species to attack them. That would be really great. That would be so great. So we're gonna keep an eye out. We're basically sending our construction ship as a spy ship, technically speaking. Their fleet power is now superior to mine. Oh, I'm not liking the sound of this, guys. Not liking the sound of this at all. I think the steel faith shall fall today. But we'll see what we can do. We might have to just go in and try to take that planet. First off, we're going to need to see about upgrading these
Construction
ships.
complete.
Oh, here we go. They got a much more powerful fleet than us. They got 3 cruisers, 9 destroyers, 14 corvettes. Alright, so we're gonna...
Our ships have been improved.
Our upgrades are finished, and I guess we're just going to try to get down there. They're definitely attacking this. Let's take a look at their ships. What do they got here? So they use hyperdrives. They use hyperlanes. That's actually super helpful to know. They're using large shields, combination of fusion missiles, and blue lasers. Only have basic combat computers, so my ships are a bit more advanced, but they've got a better hyperdrive. Our ion thrusters are a bit better. We are pretty much all lasers, which is not necessarily good. Not necessarily good at all. Alright, so they're trying to tackle our prime first, so we're going to continue building defense drones here. And hopefully, by the
One
time
of our stations is beset by enemies.
by the time they touch down, how far is that? I don't know. Communication intercepted. By intercepting messages sent to the Penthulium Eradicators, we have learned that they are in regular contact with another spacefaring empire that we ourselves have no contact with. By tracing this message to its source, we have been able to establish our own line of communications with this previously unknown actor in the galactic stage, the Ika-Zero Vestige. They're another fallen empire. They're right there. Isn't that great? They don't like us. They don't like us at all.
The faithful have claimed a new world.
Alright, so our planet We finished colonizing that planet. Go us.
The apostates are after our spaceport.
Alright, that's not good. We might need to haul back, and they're going to probably take that planet, but we could probably intercept them if they attack. So from there, we're going to go back to Decorus. So we're going to play it
Spaceport martyred.
a little defensively. Oh, man. Those guys declared me their rival. I will declare them my rivals as well. And I will... Yeah, that closes the border to them. Not that that really matters. Alright. So currently we're having Armageddon bombardments. These guys are just trouncing our planets. I wonder how many troops they have. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 troops. We're not going to be able to build our troops in time. They're going to touch down. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel building these armies. Going to refund me some money. We're going to use that to build another destroyer. We're going to see if we can
System survey complete.
intercept. Send that guy back. And we're going to send that guy back. Sending all these guys back to their... they're smashing everything. So we're probably going to lose Terra Prime. That's fine. We could go on the aggressive and try to take that planet. But we're going to wait. Not really good at waging war in these games. But we're going to pull all our guys back, and we're going to see what
Construction complete.
So we're about to get our new shields. That's good. We
The
are now
spirits have granted us new
we are
wisdom.
now over capacity. That's fine too. Bring it on. Let's take a look here. I can further increase my shields. I guess we're gonna go with mining lasers. Not that it's really gonna help immediately. And set that on auto upgrade. And they're probably going to begin their invasion soon.
Building ruined.
Oh, they are trouncing our buildings. So I think in order to defend properly, we're going to need to
Construction complete.
beef up security on some of our planets. But we got a lot going on right now. So my main fleet is currently upgrading. That's good. Oh yeah, my naval capacity dropped.
Our ships have been improved.
Because my spaceport was destroyed. That's alright. That's alright. We're over capacity.
Our ships have been improved.
Gonna be a little costly, but we're gonna take it on the chin. We don't really have many other choices at this point. So what we do want to do is we want to keep building up our garrison defenses, particularly on our home planet. Every month we can pump out 2 more military units. The question is where are these guys going to go next? Interesting. They've destroyed our defenses. I'm gonna make them fight for it. They haven't landed yet. Oh, we got another take a look here. I might actually want to go. No, we already got this stuff. So we're gonna go, I guess, build drone network, increase our build speed. That's another 92 months away for that. I'll be interested to see what happens here on Terra Prime. I don't know if they're comfortable right now with the amount of troops they have. So we're just gonna keep building drones as long as we can on that planet. Alright.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
There's a new frequency tuning. I guess I'm gonna go for that interstellar warfare doctrine. And another 224 to upgrade these ships. Put it in the queue. So we're
Construction
continuing
complete.
to increase our military presence here, and that's fine. For some reason, they're not invading. Wonder why not. They sure are definitely pounding us pretty hard. Don't let that stay up. I want to upgrade these guys. It's gonna be another month or two before we can get the upgrade finalized. But yeah, I think we've kind of stalled them on their conquest. And that's good. It's gonna
Our
give
ships have been improved.
give us some breathing room. First off, let's take a look here. We're back to equivalent. Their fleet power is still stronger than mine. They're at 3.2k. I am at an easily 2.7k. But this might turn out to be a war of attrition. Armies, build more drones. We're gonna fill up that garrison army as much as we can. I don't care what it costs. We've got a huge stockpile of energy credits, so if we wind up going into the negatives, so be it. Let's take a look at our policies and edicts, see if there's anything that can help us here. It doesn't look like it. So it looks like we're going to continue on there. Now we, as I remind you, we have strong warrior types. Oh, my influence is full, so I'm going to declare an edict. We're going to declare an edict here and increase, call it capacity overload, increase our energy, research, and we're going to do that on any viable worlds. By viable, I mean worlds that have a decent energy output already. Alright. So let's take a look here. Our naval capacity is increasing. 18 months, 23 months. We might get
Building
our ships.
ruined.
We might get our ships up and going. So they're really just beating on our buildings, and that's fine. They can keep trashing the buildings, killing our pops off, raining down Armageddon hell. Now, the biggest problem with this is defending armies are not going to get a chance to regenerate. So that's why we want as many as possible. Alright, that should do us for a bit. Alright, so in the meantime, we are going to continue to exceed our naval capacity, and we're going to keep building more and more ships. Until we can get to a point, what we're going to do is we're actually going to bring these guys over here. And the reason we're bringing them over to
Heretic fleet detected.
Viet is to prevent that exactly. Basically, we're hoping to prevent reinforcements from showing up, specifically extra military reinforcements. This is just another cruiser class, another 2 cruisers, I think. Yeah. So that's going to increase, it's a huge increase in power for them. That's actually what we should be looking at doing. Increasing our spaceport so we can build cruisers. It's going to be costly, but I think we have the time. But stationing this here, specifically right here at the entrance to Blorg's Bane, that should allow us to engage any enemy troops. We'll put him on. Put them on passive. We'll see how that works out for us. Oh, what was I just about to do? What was I just about to do? We were going to take a look. Oh, yes. Building that spaceport up. Tarak Prime is still pumping out drones because they haven't decided to attack us yet. Really regretting not researching defense platforms now. Alright, so spaceport is going to be done in 100 days. And then we'll start being able to add cruisers to our allotment. Oh, what do we got here? That is one of their science vessels. That's fine. Let's go back over to Tarak Prime. They just really
building ruined.
Unable to break through there, so that's okay. You know, we should just cancel building these pops. That'll give us a reimbursement as well, which is something we definitely want, as we are going to be soon building cruisers, and they cost 549 a piece. We got away there. I'm gonna just set these guys to aggressives, because I'm basically gonna kill anything that comes through there. I'm gonna engage their main fleet. I'm gonna engage their little fleets. I'm gonna engage anything I can. Maybe they wanna go for white peace now? Ooh. No. They do not want white peace yet.
Construction complete.
We'll just let this war drone on. Oh. Okay, I don't think that was it. They didn't accept my white peace. No surprise. Alright.
Heretic fleet detected.
Here we go. So, these guys are coming in, and there we go. That's exactly what I was afraid they were going to do. Now, the fact that these guys are hyperlanes as well means we can blockade. They don't have any route. They had to go through this isolationist military to be able to come around the back door. So this, they can't go through these keepers. They get their butts kicked. This right here, Blorg's Bane, is the gateway to our place. So, question is, oh, didn't leave any tech. So we're going to be able to take apart any of the reinforcements, and generally any of their other troublemakers. So we're going to keep ticking on there. You'll notice this stream is going a bit late tonight.
Heretic fleet detected.
Okay, hold on, that's a big fleet. The stream's going late because I had to cancel one of my other streams pretty early. Wow, I don't know how this is gonna go. I got no leader. Hopefully this goes well for me. This could go well in two regards. We've lost a ship, for sure. Alright. So the question is, did these guys move? They did not budge. Okay. That's great news. So we need to replenish our fleet. We lost... Let's take a look. First off, we lost 5 corvettes. We're going to keep the corvette number down, and we're going to focus on building cruisers. But more importantly, our science ship can go and try to backwards hit some of their tech. So that was a victory for us. Takes this to a nice even war score. Well, 0 and 0. So we're gonna keep there. It would take a while to get down there and heal. So I guess our only option is just keep sending more and more new ships. These guys are not budging. But more importantly, this is now protected by a massive glut of armies, way more than they have here. And I feel very confident that these guys will be able to defend it. So that's good. Our science vegetable, we might be able to wait them out. We might be able to get them to just kind of give up and go home. So we're not out yet. But boy, are they looking to kill us all. They basically, you know, you see these, their goal is to get us to give up every single one of our planets. And our goal is just like, hey, why don't you give up this one? Alright, so we should be able to afford our cruiser now. Another thing we need to be looking at doing is increasing the surface armies here as well. We've got quite a few here. I'm going to build 2 more. And we got quite a few here. That's a good number. Lilith has none. Lilith's the new guy in the block. And we're going to build 3 more here when we get the resources to do so.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Alright, so that is the mining and laser drones. That's good, but we're going to need to break away. We're going to research hyperdrive 2, I think. No. Yes. Yes, we'll do that. So, we're going to need to break away to go and upgrade the ships. Do it. Wait, why? Oh, I get it. Alright, so that's building the cruiser right now, which is why it's not immediately letting us go and do... That's why that was not the optimal spot, but we're going to go and upgrade our ships there anyway, and hopefully we'll keep an eye out on things here. We're going to send our construction ship to Plorgsbane, and that is going to act as kind of a canary, I guess. It's going to let us know when any enemies are coming in. So there's the ship. That fleet has just arrived. The cruiser will be joining them very soon, and then we can go with our upgrades.
Our ships have been improved.
Alright. And they're also repairing. Good. Pretty beat up. Now, let's get these guys back over to B8. Yet. And we'll set them right on the Plorgsbane. We've almost backward engineered. Hopefully it's some good tech.
Debris analyzed.
Let's see what we got here. Fusion missiles, cold fusion power, shields, plasma thrusters, physics research, and engineering research. So that was a good haul. That allowed us to jump ahead and complete our plasma thrusters. And I think we're going to research defense station, and we're going to start building defense platforms in Viet to help us fight against the Scourge. And by Scourge, I mean the filthy organics that need to be assimilated. So hard. So again, we're going back here. These guys have really they're in an impasse. They don't have enough troops to safely take my territory. And we are... Oh, man. I need to upgrade these guys again. So... Alright. They don't have enough troops to take over the planet, and they're not feeling comfortable continuing on. Oh, what we got here? That is their science ship. So they got a science ship sitting here. That's fine. Alright. So this little guy is going to let us keep tabs on that. We're going to send that science vessel to go and... You know what? We definitely need to attack that science ship.
An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
We have researched to communicate from previously unknown spacefaring empire that called themselves the Hopenjaxel Raveners. They claim to have learned of our existence through communication from other empires. Look at that, another devouring swarm. That's great. I need to set these guys. Are these? Oh, that's my science ship. That's why I was like, oh, why aren't these guys attacking? So better get these guys over to Viet quick. Now that said, we're not going to get to Blorgsbane in time to deal with their science ships, but we are going to be able to prevent them from going back. Exciting enough, in 44 months we're going to be able to build a defense platform. We're going to be able to build it right here, and it's going to be able to help our military fight off invaders from across Blorgsbane. Alright, saving up that money. Now the good news is...
Heretic fleet detected.
Oh, here we go.
Evading heretics.
Alright. Will we get Blorgsbane in time? I think so. Alright. Looks like we're gonna get there.
Heretic fleet detected.
There we go. We've engaged them. Actually, they're destroying our
construction ship martyred
because they're jerks. So we're gonna try to take them out. And look at the range on those missiles.
Heretic fleet detected.
Oh. Kill that transport fleet. Yeah, their transport fleets are... Oh, wow. Alright. So we're gonna have them stationed at Blorgsbane, and what's more exciting is more research projects. What we need to do, though, is we need to have a construction ship on the ready. I know that's going to cost us a bit more than we wanted. Let's take a look here. We actually didn't lose any ships, so that's good. How badly wounded are our guys? 95%. No. It's almost going to be worth it. Colonize. Well, no. It's not that far away. I was going to say just colonize this planet over here to have a starport in the area. I'm not opposed
Construction
to the idea.
complete.
Alright, so we're going to move this construction guy over here. All our resources are currently going to funding our military, increasing our fleet capacity. I want to get a couple more cruisers in there. It's going to be costly, but I definitely want them in there. Cruisers are currently costing 571. And, you know, I just want to point out that we haven't met any nice guys yet. Every single person we've met is a complete space jerk. I'm not a fan of that. Oh, sir. Alright. So our science ship is there, researching tech. This is a dangerous place for our science ship to be. Hoping that nothing bad happens. Hopefully our fleet will be able to defend it. This is a lot of technology that we're able to scavenge right now. I definitely don't want to waste the opportunity.
Debris analyzed.
There we go. Cold fusion, advanced shields, physics. And if we can, like, you can actually learn entire technologies by scavenging, which is awesome. Costing us so much maintenance and energy credits, but we still have a surplus, which is good. Take a look. 32 months for that defensive platform. It can't come. You know what? It can't come soon enough. So we're going to actually go to our edicts here, and we're going to have them focus
Debris
on
analyzed.
engineering research grants. And that's going to increase our engineering research by 20%. Oh, we met a curator enclave. So these curators are actually pretty good people for us to meet. I think that they'll have peaceful dealings with us. And we can say, can you, aid us in our research? And for a mere cost of 1,000 credits, they will increase our research for 120 months by 15%. So we will definitely want to purchase that service. And that means we've basically, between the research grants and the deal with the curators, we've almost cut this in half. Almost. Alright, so we are definitely taking our spaceship, our science ship out of here. We're going to send them over to the Wexlia. Actually, we'll just send them over to get upgraded. That's good. I'm still okay with that. Look at our tech, 21 months. It's good. It's very good, actually. Looking forward to getting a defense station up. I don't know how beneficial it's going to be, but more importantly, let's see if they'll accept white peace. No, not yet. But as time goes on, they are going to become more and more willing to see about getting white peace. Our fleet power is actually equivalent right now, so that's good. That's actually really good. Oh yeah, let's build another cruiser. Let's see if we can push that equivalent up a bit. Alright. So the next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to save up some money right here. We're going to build a spaceport on our newly colonized world. We've managed to bottleneck our enemies. We basically formed a blockade from the beginning of reinforcements. While I don't know if our fleets would be able to meet them in direct combat, they're just not up to their. We're about 3/4 of their power. They're not getting any reinforcements. If they were smart, they would come over and attack us, but that would really leave them weak. And I know
our ships have been improved.
For a fact, if their army goes down, this guy is going to swoop in and get them. Alright, we've got a new ship coming up. Got a new starport coming up.
Construction
basically
complete.
I'm looking to lessen the maintenance costs on my ships because of the it's pretty rough right now. I think it only increases the spaceport naval capacity increases by 1. So our naval capacity is actually due to another 10% increase in 10 months, so that's good, and in a little over a year we are going to have defense platforms, and we'll be able to take our construction ship, which is patiently waiting in here, and send it over to Viet and park a defense platform right around here is our goal. Carefully monitoring our technological development. So we have 2 cruisers now, 1 frigate, 11 destroyers, and 21 corvettes. I'm happy with our corvette numbers right now. I want to see our cruisers. I'd like to see our cruisers up to 5. Now cruisers, I haven't mentioned, I think they occupy 4? Yeah, they occupy 4 ship size. So adding 3 more cruisers is actually going to be really expensive. How many cruisers do these guys got right here? That's a good question. They have 5 cruisers. I kind of want that same number. Yeah. There's 2 months left on building this, but we're going to actually take a look and we're going to upgrade, see how much an upgrade to this spaceport will increase our capacity. So 1 month, at the end of this month, we should see this go up. Oh, at the end of... Okay, so currently it's 49. Oh, we could totally build a solar panel as well. So I'm guessing...
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Oh, beautiful. So we're actually operating on capacity right now because of that naval capacity boost. Oh wow, that's a tough call. Core systems, energy, storage capacity. I mean, we'll research this quicker, but this is actually more useful to us. It's going to take 122 months, but we're going to do it anyway. We're a few months away from being able to build our first defense platform, so we're going to move them into construction ship into position. Again, I don't know if it was just like bad AI or these guys just hit a stumbling block. They realized they can't take our planets. We've got too many troops on them. They don't have enough troops coming in as reinforcements, and they're not producing enough new military. They're kind of at their capacity, I'd say. I think they're hesitant to go over. So, I mean, every once in a while they send down new troops, but they're just really feeding my empire at this point. 4 more months and we can build that defense platform, which is great. When this finishes, we're going to see, I'm guessing it's going to just increase my naval capacity to 54. That's my guess. We'll see. There's a lot of mechanics
Construction
under, yeah, 54.
complete.
So each upgrade of a space platform increases your naval capacity by 1. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but once you've got like dozens of planets, each with starports, each of them upgraded to 6, that means each of them are producing.
The non-believers are fighting amongst themselves.
Oh,
Construction complete.
interesting. Okay, so these 2 guys are going at it, so that's fine, I guess. And 1 month. Looking forward to this. I should point out our ships are getting more and more. Our fleet is getting bigger and bigger. We're almost on par with these guys.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Alright, so that's defense stations. Let's see, what else do we got here? Afterburners. That'll give us plus 25% combat speed, which is actually really great. We can get bomber wings. They're pretty fun. But I think we're gonna go for level 2 fusion missiles, because we can research it quickly because we've already got half of it done. So, more importantly, let's get in here and let's see what this construction platform looks like. So we're gonna park it right here, build a military station, and we can go for a Petaclass defense platform or an anti-invasion class defense platform. I don't know, pardon me, what either of those means. So we're gonna go into someplace that I barely ever go, ship design. we'll take a look at our platforms. That's the defense platform. Data and this. So they're equipped with cutting lasers, nanocomposite armor, and shields. These guys, ooh, this is considered a heavy station. That is a big station. So they're equipped with blue lasers, lots of shields. Oh. Literally all we can build here is lasers. Put lasers in there. Alright. Oh, okay, so lasers, eh? So one has lasers and one cuts armor. So let's take a quick look back at that. So that ignores armor. This actually ignores armor, but does less damage to shields. Power 0, power 30. Oh, that's how much energy it takes. Shields, all points. You know what? I think the defense station, the big one, is going to be the best. So we will build it right here. Build a military station, anti-invasion, complex class. Build military station. Build it. Oh, okay. So now I got to choose where it's going to go, and we're going to put it right here. So that's going to be able to lend a hand on any attacks, and we might even be able to build multiple of them. Alright, but more importantly, let's take a look here. We're going to build another cruiser here in a bit. That is the plan. These guys are we're wearing them down time-wise. Every year this war goes on is another tick-off point, and eventually they'll get to the point where they'll accept white peace. At that point, we'll have to decide on what kind of position we're in, because we might be able to fly in there and take their planet. So, no surprise, the Fallen Empire completely mopped the floor with the Haunted Rock Horde, just humiliating them. And that's okay.
Construction complete.
And we have a military station built, and it is 1.4K. It has an FTL inhibitor, so I think that means when it jumps into the region, it'll the ship will be sucked in. So, the question is, can we build another military station? We'll build another. Okay, so can't build anywhere in that red area, but I could put another right over here. No, not yet. We're gonna move that guy out of the territory. We're gonna have him just enter orbit around there. And now we are gonna quickly go to heal again. Oh, this I did not know. Oh no, they're entering the hyperlane. Okay, so they're. Oh wait, no, we don't want to go that way. Shit, I don't want to engage these guys just yet. Get back out there, dang it.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Okay, so our influence is capped out again. That's fine. We got our fusion missiles research. That's also fine. And we're going to go for the next level of armor as well. So while these guys are there, we're going to have them upgrade. We got a ton of minerals sitting there, so we're going to need to look there, but more importantly, we need to spend some influence. Edicts. Not there. I guess we can do a capacity overload on like every planet, even the ones that aren't really great, just because it'll save us a tiny bit of money and spend some of this stuff. So there we go. So we've got our defense platform here, which is good. This will take care of any science vessels that pop in, any ground troops that they're transporting, and in the meantime, we should be able to get to Lilith Prime and upgrade. We should also totally look at building yet another cruiser. That's going to give us, what, 4 cruisers? 3 cruisers. So, let this finish upgrading. 80%, 90.
Our ships have been improved.
So they're improved, and we're going to send them back to the beat. We're going to send them the long way. Arc them rated and forwards lane. Mostly because I don't want to tangle with their merger yet. Now, one thing I could do, and I have the resources to pull it off, I could build a frontier station here. Now, the biggest danger would be upsetting these guys, which I don't think I want to do right now. They've upgraded their naval capacity again, and their fleet power is again superior. So what that means is they're going to be sending more troops down soon, which is fine. We'll keep playing this little game of theirs. Let's take a look at the war score. Slowly but surely. See, as their navy increases in size and strength, they get an advantage in negotiations, as it were.
Construction complete.
Alright. What again? Oh, that was this. That was a new ship being added. Alright. And we are going to look at
Heretic fleet detected.
Alright, hold on. It's party time. What do we got here? Alright. Good, good, excellent. Looking good. Very good, actually. Trounced their carriers and got rid of those guys. Let's take a look. One of my guys went missing in action because they were evading. We lost 4 corvettes in that attack. We're going to need to replace those. Yeah, we will actually replace 3 corvettes. Alright. And where's my science ship? There we go. Bring the science ship in here. Oh, my construction ship ran away. Okay. That's the sound of their fleet crashing upon me. So we've been at war now for quite some time. These guys attacked me, and they're totally stuck on this planet. As I said earlier in this game, I really like armies, and strong armies. I got 16 guys garrisoned here. Can hold off even a fallen empire if you build them right. These guys do not have enough military to take over here. They only got, I think, 8 ships in this fleet. So that's 8 ground troops they have. While their machine fleet is actually bigger than mine. I trounce my navy if they engaged, that would leave them vulnerable to attack from all these jerks that are just waiting to pick them apart. So now I know that they use hyperlanes, and this is the only entrance from Borgsplane to Viet. I've built a defensive platform here, and I've been keeping my main military here as well. So we just pick off any reinforcements they have, and we're actually now ahead of them in the war score, and that's great. This is going way better than I thought. I thought it was all over when they attacked. This is an Iron Man game, so if they came in and killed me, that would have been it. They want all my planets. They're not going to settle for anything less. And the first one they attacked, they got stumped on. So we're going to take this time and we're going to just make sure we don't have any armies on Philith. That's right, because it was our new colony. Checking our garrisoned armies here, and we're gonna build more drone grids on Villith. We're gonna just build 2 more there, I think. Just give it a second. So, in many ways, this attack from these aggressive jerks who clearly don't want to hear the word of the Steel Faith has benefited my empire greatly. We've been able to backwards
Construction complete.
Or reverse engineer a lot of their technology, and it's actually put us ahead of the game a bit. Morse Machinian fleet will need to go and get repaired. We're doing all right, considering.
Construction complete.
We are once again up to proper naval capacity. Communications intercepted. Okay, so we've learned of yet another race. A military dictatorship. These guys also probably don't like me. Oh, look at them. Right over here. Let's take a look at these guys. They hate me least of all. Good for them. I'm gonna offer them a trade deal. Search agreement? With me. I'm gonna offer you some energy credits. I'm basically just trying to get you to like me, so maybe we can have some sort of positive relationship. And you know what? I am gonna offer them a research deal. I'm just gonna give them access to my technology and an active sensor link. No. Star charts. I'll offer them star charts. Will they give me star charts? Whew, no, they do not. One bit. So what this is going to do is I've entered into a trade with them. And now we have a positive trade agreement. So this is going to build our trust. I've got a long way to go. I'm a dreaded assimilator. They do not like me, but we do have some mutual threats. Speaking of which, let's get back to here. So these guys are continuing to just Armageddon brigade this planet, but they can't take it. So we're really kind of in a war of attrition right now. Eventually these guys are going to hopefully give up and go home, or best case scenario, we're actually going to be able to take that planet. Once we have the upper hand, which we do not have right now, but once once our fleet gets really strong, we can actually go and try to take this planet from them. That's our war goal right there. So if we can get that, that's going to increase our war score. But I kind of like these guys being stuck on this planet. It's okay by me, mostly because in another 4 months I'm going to have the Bulwark of Harmony. While we're in a defensive war with another empire, which we are, our ship build speed increases, and we get an increased fire rate while attacking in our territory. So we are the defenders.
Debris analyzed.
Ooh, there we go. Cold fusion, advanced shields, psychic, physics, and engineering. So more tech. But that's going to help us drive these guys out. That'll give us an edge once our fleets get closer and closer together in size. Alright, so building more troops on Prime. They're gonna have a boat. Better build one more. Yeah, so we'll have 8 on there total. Because I think they only have 8 right there. We have kind of the home turf advantage right now. Ooh, there we are. Speaking of home turf advantage, we're going to take Bulwark of Harmony, and that's going to give us just that extra little boost in this ongoing battle. So, let's take a look. This is our enemy right now.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
The Eradicators, they're a purity assembly, and they really hate us. And they just decided to pick a fight, even though we're really quite equal in power. Oh, there we go. That's our cold fusion power. We can upgrade our ships now. Well, let's take a look here. Advanced shields and shields. We can research both of them because we've been reverse engineering the technology, and we're going to go for advanced shields. That's going to increase our planet fortifications. Well, both of them would. But it's also going to give us the advanced shield components. I'm actually currently researching hyperdrive, so we'll let that go. But they'll be definitely next on the list. My science ship, we're gonna get him to go over here, just out of harm's way. And it's time for a big upgrade. So hopefully we'll get down there. And we'll upgrade our ship pretty quick and be able to get back to the Vade system before they send reinforcements. Now, I think our defensive platform can take on lesser ships. But honestly, I can upgrade this. Yeah, nice. Excellent. Yeah, definitely want to keep those defensive platforms. So they'll be able to take out science vessels and probably transports.
Incoming transmission.
Oh, is it done? He's offering peace. Surely possess the processing power to understand that this war will not end favorably for your kind. He wants white peace. I'm going to decline. For now, I'm going to decline. Because that basically means he knows he's not having a good time with it. And you'll see that my navy is now up to par with his. So we're actually going to push back. We're gonna try to push forward up here, and we're going to try to take that planet, and we're going to try to lovingly spread the word of the Steel Faith to those guys. So first we need to get our ships down here, have them fully upgraded and repaired while they're at it. And let's see, we got 600, almost 700 monies saved up. We should probably build. I'm going over my capacity quite regularly here. We should build another. How many cruisers we got? We wanted to get 5.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Another cruiser. Oh, that's more armor, so that's going to be more to upgrade. Yeah, we'll research those afterburners now. So I think once we have 334 resources, which will be coming up hopefully pretty soon, we will start the upgrade. They're just kind of waiting there right now. Better pop in, check on these guys, make sure they're not doing funny. Sensors
Construction complete.
Okay, so they're upgrading right now. Currently being upgraded. Then we'll get them back into the sky where they belong. Alright. Come on, hurry up. Don't like leaving my defense platform.
Our ships have been improved.
Alone there. So now our fleet is actually larger than the enemy fleet. So that's actually kind of exciting. I didn't think we were going to be able to do that
Heretic fleet detected.
under the pressure of war. So there are the reinforcements flying in. So the question is, can my defensive platform take them out? Poof. I don't think so. They're just plowing through the shields. I don't know. Big question mark.
Heretic fleet detected.
Oh, they sent their transports in. Oh, okay. Where is... We're still quite a bit away. I'll take a look. Dang it. We're not going to get there in time. Well, maybe we will. What are you doing? Why are you... This fleet was going all crazy, and I don't know why it was going down there. We need to get up here fast. Oh shoot! Did they get a transport ship by the blockade? I don't know. I don't see any on sensors anymore. All right, so we're joining the fight. We might even be able to save our defense platform. Ooh, it's gonna be close. They've got like... They're pounding on it. Oh, our ship's... Okay, wow. I didn't think we were gonna pull that one off, but we got there just in time. And hopefully now, we'll upgrade this station, and hopefully it'll... there we go, it replenished. We can get our science ship in here to reverse engineer some more technology, and we're gonna keep an eye on these guys. So let's take a look here. This is the after combat flight report. Yeah, we did pretty good. Held off the heathens quite nicely. So let's take a peek. There might be a point when we need to go in. We're now at 5%. So let's take a look. Need at least 20 war score to make demands. So if we can just keep creeping slowly but surely, we might be able to take these guys out.
Incoming transmission.
So they're asking for peace again. I will decline. We definitely have them on the ropes. They don't want to be locked in this fight anymore, because most of their troops are stuck down here. They can't actually go home, which means they're going to be in the event, the very likely event, that their neighbors are going to get angry and decide to declare war on them. They're not going to have anywhere to defend. So that's excellent news for us. Not so excellent news for them. Our admiral is ever so increasing his skills, which is good.
Debris analyzed.
There we go. Even more in our advanced shielding, which is good. That's the next tech I really want to focus on learning. Let's take a look here. Spaceport. This will be our 5th cruiser. That's what I wanted. I wanted 5 cruisers. Now we have another issue. We have this army here. We're going to start recruiting more hunter killers. Ooh. And another spacefaring empire. A lot of space jerks out here. Wow, they're actually quite big. And superior to me in most ways. And they're xenophobes. Yikes. So, They're busy with other things. Alright, so we'll ignore those guys for that. We got our own problems. Oh, get out of there. Send him back down here. So, we're gonna take our construction ship. We're going to turn it on to passive and sail it into full speed. The construction ship. Oh, they've closed their borders with me. No surprise. No surprise there at all. So we're building our next, our final cruiser for our fleet. I wanted 5. Let's take a look here. 5 cruisers, 11 destroyers, 20 corvettes. It's a pretty good sized fleet.
Construction complete.
Now we are at a negative balance for our energy credits. So that's something we need to start taking care of almost immediately. Take a look at the service here. Clear that out. Let's see. Change that to a power plant. No need for farmers around these parts. And we're gonna build a pop. Oh, I need a bit more money to build a pop there. So we're gonna, yeah, we're starting to feel the burn of having so much of a large fleet. That's okay. So the new military is being built down here. We're not losing a lot. It's only like half a credit so far, so that's okay. And the big reason we're losing so much money is because our fleet is currently active. Alright, so nothing in Borg's plane. Okay, I'm sending my construction ship basically as a spy. I'm going to move him up here, and we're going to take a look to see what exactly is
Tile
going on
blockers
here.
cleared.
Tile blocker was cleared off. Let's take a look. Oof. We will turn this into a power plant. So we got 2 new power plants being built, so that's going to help out a lot. Still nothing. Alright, the scanners on our construction ship are not the best, but we're going into enemy territory now. We're going to see if we can get a better look. We're going to fly right into their system here, where Draku is, and we're going to see what kind of defenses they have. So if we can put our military down on that planet, that's going to give us a huge advantage in the war score. It does put us
Construction complete.
in danger, though. So they do have a spaceport, and that spaceports are always a little bit tricky to knock out. We're going to send these guys back here. The big worry is, once I move my fleet to invade their territory, that they're going to pull these guys off. But I'm not sure if they want a direct confrontation just yet. Oof. It's a huge negative. Oh, I bet you I know what happened. I bet you the edicts are starting to run out. I had a bunch of edicts. Planetary edicts increasing calling for capacity overload, increasing the amount of credits we make per turn. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. There we go. Now we're in the positive. So, oh, I forgot to check out their. I don't think I was close enough to see their military presence on that planet. We are going to recruit more under killers. There are 3 more, and that should be enough for a military assault. So the question is, can we do it? I don't know.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Well, this is a new hyperdrive. Ooh, planetary shield generators. Oh, it's a rare tech, and it'll increase the planet fortification. I love having good planet fortification. Whew, but I want to get my advanced shields. It's not going to take me long. Well, comparatively speaking, I guess it's not going to take me long. They're a really advanced tech, so it's only going to take me 57 months. Also, I need to get these guys upgraded now. We'll send them over this way. Actually, no, we're gonna leave them until we get the money.
Construction complete.
So we are continuing our long-standing defensive war against these guys. Now, I could call for white peace pretty much any time and they'll accept, just because I got them on the ropes. And by ropes, I mean I've managed to bottleneck them into stagnancy. I'm hoping, I mean, they're afraid to engage my army because they really don't want to weaken. Like, right now our armies are so close that both of us are not going to have much of a fleet left when the war is over. What that basically means is they're going to be sitting ducks for their nearest neighbors, the Ontak Horde, who are devouring the swarm. Aren't they cute? Look at them. Three-eyed koala guy. They also don't like me, but fortunately I'm surrounded by these large fallen empires who don't really want to do anything, and just the guys attacking me. Rigian Commerce Exchange. Okay, so this is fantastic news. These guys are traders. We encountered some new alien species, so we're going to research them. But more importantly, let's go talk to the Rigian traders. The big deal with these is we can trade our energy credits, which we have an abundance of, for minerals. Oh, that's not what we wanted to do. We are interested in something else. We want to trade energy credits. No, I got that backwards again. Sorry about that. There we go. So we're going to trade 2,000 and then another 1,000. So that's giving us a massive amount of minerals that we didn't have before, and that's going to allow us several things, including upgrades on our main fleet. Okay, so let's hold on. Let's have these guys go a different route, just because I don't want them flying through enemy space and getting their butts kicked. There we go. But also, let's take a peek over at the defense station. We'll upgrade that. 5. Ooh, so expensive. And, you know what? We're going to actually put our construction ship out here again. I've got the money now. I'm going to establish a frontier outpost here and hope it doesn't anger Fallen Empire right over here. Now what that's going to let me do is I'm going to be able to increase the distance of my basic defensive arm. As this, starting here, this path here is the only way he can currently access my system. If I can put a defensive platform at the head of each, at the entrance and exit of each area, that's going to hamper his ability to conquer it, to get troops through. We're basically going to be creating a massive bottleneck, which should help us continue to win the war.
An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
The Teberdon Mandate. Let's take a look at you guys. Oh, you're cute. You're religious too. I kind of like that. They're going to hate me so much. Let's take a look at them. Let's get them on the big screen. Holy crap, they're huge. Oh my goodness. Vastly superior. They hate us because they're xenophobes. We have border friction. And we are soul thieves. Oh, they established a base right there. Oh man. What an absolute drag. Yikes. These guys are going to be a problem. I'm actually way more afraid of them. I'm gonna guarantee their independence. I'm not actually going to really like that. And I'm gonna offer them a trade deal. I'm basically trying to bribe them into not murdering the hell out of me. Yeah, trade deals offered. So this will hopefully prevent them from rivaling me. They've closed their borders. I'm gonna give them an active sensor link. 30 years. Accepting this, and we are going to finally, we're going to offer them a hefty bribe of 1,000 energy. Okay, they're not taking that, and the reason that's not going up, no matter how much I put in, is because that means they're full up on energy credits. So we're going to offer them a hefty bribe of minerals, and by hefty I mean we're going to go 700 in. 24. There we go. So, hopefully we're on the road to these guys not hating us so much. The current deals we have is going to increase our trust with them over time. At the very least, this might prevent them from attacking us aggressively if they find our trade beneficial enough. Okay, so we are currently in the process of building that frontier outpost. I'm really hoping it's not going to anger these guys.
Our ships have been improved.
Alright, our fleet is back up and running. We are going to send them over here. And
the spirits have granted us new wisdom.
New tech. Okay, so we're not sending them right away, as we are definitely going to upgrade those afterwards. What else we got here? Space torpedoes? We'll unlock space torpedoes. So you guys upgrade again. That's another 321 resources. And we will definitely pop in to it and make sure this is all up to snuff. Okay, nothing to upgrade there. Alright, so the upgrades are... Man, I remember when Stellaris first launched, upgrading fleets was such a pain. Okay, so they've declared us their rivals. So that is not what I was hoping. We still do have trade deals with them, but they are really... They've really kind of put the crush on us, ever becoming any kind of friends. So this is a pretty rough game. So we're basically surrounded by a bunch of people who absolutely hate us.
Incoming transmission.
These guys are looking for peace again. We will decline. They really want to get their troops out.
Our ships have been improved.
Alright. So our fleet will now actually fly over this way. And we're going to have them set right there at the border crossing. The construction of the frontier outpost is going well. And this is going to do a lot of
Heretic
things.
fleet detected.
Oh, shoot. So here comes the bad guys. Looks like they're just going to cruise on through, which is fine. Got them set, construction ships set to pass them so it's not running away. So they're about to come through. How much longer until the ships get there? So we're going to keep an eye on these.
Heretic fleet
Here they
detected.
come. We should get there in time. There we go. Get over there and join the fray. We'll zoom in and take a look, see how things are going here. The merger of crew is very outgoing here. Our defense station is actually holding up quite nicely. There we go. There we go. Wonderful. Beautiful. Didn't take any damage. We have more research from their debris. Let's take a look. No injuries to our fleet. They're sending in large amounts of transport ships. So they actually got their transport ships. Oh, they're moving their fleet. Their fleets are finally moving off. What are they up to? What are they doing? Well, I'm gonna keep an eye on them for sure. Alright, so that was clearly... Oh, here they go. They've come into here. We're gonna see how this pans out. This is going to make or break us. We seem to have the advantage because, as expected, our station is holding strong. We are chewing through their troops very quickly. They ran away. They ran away. That's fantastic. Alright, so the thing is, we're gonna now try to take advantage of this. We're gonna try to... We're gonna embark all, and we're gonna try to take that planet. I'm pretty sure if we take and hold that planet, this might be a little overconfident on us, but if we can take and hold that planet, we're gonna be able to actually take a planet from them and fulfill our dream of continuing to spread the steel faith. One thing we are gonna do is we're gonna be a little sneaky here. We're going to... Oh, I can't. They left one ship there to prevent us from being able to engage them in combat. So we're gonna actually build a destroyer, and when that destroyer is built, we're gonna send it down.
Construction complete.
All right, so there we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have our construction ship build a military station right here. So these two stations will be able to help each other in battle. Our science ship is researching new technology, and we have built a further bulkhead against incoming invading troops. I've got to keep an eye on this guy specifically, because I want him to go down and basically free Terrarak. So where are my armies at? They're still a bit away, but we're gonna have the bulk of our fleet go up here. They suffered. Oh, I should go and get that. I'm gonna go and repair my ship before going out to attack.
Construction complete.
We're gonna have our military, our ground troops stationed at Lord's Bane for now. We're gonna have him go and try to take out this guy. Oh, I want to do it all. So we're gonna have this single destroyer go down and try to take out that Corvette. Now we're gonna have a nice, advanced notice of any incoming troops, and they'll probably be able to plow through our defensive grid initially, but the good news is that we're gonna know they're gonna be stalled, and it's gonna give us more time
analyzed.
to launch a defense. So yeah, more science. We're continuing our
construction complete.
re-engineering. We got our new station up here. That's also good. And because they have FTL disruptors, that means no matter what troops, ships they're bringing in, they're going to be brought into this field, and that's good. So we're going to move down and build one in Blork's Bane as well. Oh, we don't have enough money, but we will move one guy down here to Blork's Bane. Alright, we're going to see how this goes. Probably not going to go that great. It could go either way, really. Okay, it looks like we're going to probably be alright. And once we get this guy done, we're going to have the 300 minerals to build a new spaceport here. Any second now. And that's going to increase our capacity, but at the same time, it's going to also give us another place where we can stage upgrades and whatnot from. So this is repaired. Send that up here. That lone destroyer. And alright. It's time for us to go. We're gonna see about conquering this system.
Debris analyzed.
So our science ship has finished its further research. Oh, that's our advanced shields all done up. Okay, so let's give a second. Capacitor fields. Yes, I like that. That's gonna give us some pretty neat stuff. We should definitely upgrade. Oh, that's a really expensive upgrade. We're not gonna bother upgrading. Not yet.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
I need more Corvettes. Definitely need more Corvettes. So I'm a little down on money right now. Resources. So our fleets are still pretty much even. But we're gonna go in and we're gonna try to see what we can do. See, when they come back, they're gonna come back with a vengeance, and we can't allow for that. But if things go bad, and like they just show up with an overwhelming force, these guys are. Everybody's making fun of me and giving me a hard time. I don't like it. No one likes me because I just want to convert everyone to my machine god. So I'm gonna have those two fleets join up. And my transport fleets, we're gonna get them ready. We're gonna send them into we're gonna send them close over here. And then we're gonna make our advance. Oh, what do we got here? That is the beginnings of a new fleet. They might be using that as a mustering place. So that fleet is definitely not going to break through. Alright, so this is where we go and we engage their spaceport. Keep an eye out. Our sensors aren't that great. We should really be upgrading our sensors. But we'll be able to see. We won't be able to see anyone coming here, but we will be able to see them come down there. That's good.
Heretic spaceport engaged.
Alright, so let's go in and take a look at this. Spaceports are always a little tougher stuff, but we seem to be fighting
incoming transmission.
Pretty good. They're offering peace again. I will decline. They're getting nervous, and we are going to begin planetary bombardments. And we're going to bring our military into orbit. No sign of their main fleet anymore, wherever that may be. But we have defenses up around here, but we're going to actually start building some Corvettes. Corvettes have actually gotten a little more expensive for us. They're 190 each right now. But we definitely want to fill in our Corvettes. So we are currently whittling away these guys' defenses. Looking at the surface, they don't have much there anyway. They've got a sizable amount of troops there. My guys hopefully should be able to fight them back. They're actually super tough. So we're just gonna have to keep an eye on that.
Construction complete.
We'll take a look. We'll keep an eye on it. We might have to pull our troops from the ground invasion when they get there. So we've got everybody waiting. Alright. This is their planetary fortifications. We want to get that down to 0. They got 8 garrison armies there, plus militias. These are our troops up here. Our army health, our army damage, and our army upkeep are all looking pretty good. But our general is not exactly he's not the best. We haven't had a lot of experience. Alright, so we're going to attack. We're going to see what happens here. Gotta get ready to retreat. Retreat probably
Our
gonna
champions
happen.
are making planetfall. May the spirits protect
Alright.
them.
It looks like we're doing alright. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. I think we got this in the bag. So we're
Our
going to take this
champions
planet.
have secured
Now we
a
have a
heathen planet.
41% war score. That means we are well in a place for negotiation. And we're going to send our demands. And we have won. Alright. So, it is rare. It is a rare treat to deal with an empire that governs solely on logic, unfettered by baser instincts and emotions. We thank you for bringing peace to our lands. You guys were the ones that attacked me. Invasion over. But also, we have too many colonized systems now. So we're gonna have to actually look at building a what do you call it? Sector. And we'll worry about that in a minute. First and foremost, we want to get these guys back and have them repaired. Second, we're going to send our science vessel up to take a nice look at all our new claimed territory. There is quite a bit of it. So we managed to fend off the attack. I'm actually kind of surprised. Like I said earlier, I thought it was game over once they declared war, because I thought they'd only declare war if they had a significant advantage. And it's just because they got bottlenecked here, they couldn't breach the defenses of the planet. This place is a mess right now. Look at this. Deep sinkholes. These are caused from the Armageddon bomb. So it's going to be a while until we recover from this. We got to repair all our buildings. We got an unemployment? Oh, okay. I guess he's unemployed because that's not repaired. And we need to build population pops in here to once again inhabit the place. So we've got a long road to recovery ahead of us. Alright, let's talk about making a sector here. We're gonna take this the furthest towards the religious zealots to our just below us. We're gonna turn this into a sector. So we go over here and we go create new sector, and we just hit the little plus button, and we just carefully go around and select all the territories that we want to be considered in this sector. Some of them have been unexplored, some of them have been slightly developed, and then we're going to close it. So there we go, we have a new sector. So we should go in and take a look at our sector settings. I'm going to allow them to build robots, and I'm going to allow them to colonize. And I'm going to set them on a financial focus, so they're going to focus on building energy credits. Alright, good luck to you. We'll have to send our science vessel down there to explore some more too. So the question is, do we still need this frontier outpost? Maybe not. We're going to keep it there because I like how it's expanded our border range. Let's take a look. These guys are really angry. Was at war with us. That's actually going to improve. They're declaring people rivals. So the guys that we were just at war with decided to be big scary guys and declare war with someone halfway across the galaxy. They're just desperate for rivals, to be honest. Alright. Looking good. Now we can finish, like, concentrating on planetary upgrades. Our naval capacity is much higher now because of our recently acquired planet. We haven't fully understood. This guy is, are you not being turned into a cyborg? Oh, he has already been turned into a cyborg. He's like, why aren't you assimilating? That was a quick assimilation. We're going to drop... We got armies already garrisoned there, and that's fine. But we are going to... We're going to need to get some more pops on this planet. We're going to put one there and one there. And now we're going to build some buildings. So, we're going to put a deployment post here. And we're actually going to move this guy down here. And we're going to turn this into an uplink node. Actually, we're going to switch them around. He's going to man the uplink node when it's built, because I want to get more of that sweet, delicious unity points that will allow us to get more traditions. And I do have my eyes on... I mean, we already took Mastery of Nature, and really kind of looking to determine what the next one will be. Interstellar Domain sounds interesting. It'll give us a plus 25% border increase. I want Galactic Force Projection, but I need another perk before that. Voidborn. I can't get that yet. But the ones I really want are Synthetic Age and Machine Worlds. Synthetic Age, let's see here. I need 2 more Ascendancy perks, so I gotta really look at some of these littler ones here. It's probably going to be Technological Ascendancy, which is going to increase my research space, or Interstellar Domain, which is going to increase my... Probably Interstellar Domain, that's the one I usually go for. So with that, we've been going for some time now. I went over a lot longer than I wanted to, because I wanted to see this war. We defended ourselves quite successfully, and we're going to be putting it up for now. So thanks for tuning in. If you like the stream, by all means, hit that like button, share the post with anyone that you know, and if you're interested, please do subscribe. I try to do 2 streams a day, and the Stellaris one I'm going to be alternating every other day. It's going to run opposite of my Crusader Kings 2 stream, which is also a lot of fun. And alright, so thanks a lot, and we'll see you next time.